Hello YouTube, and welcome to another general vlog video. First and foremost, thank you for clicking on this video. Today we're going to do some indoor planting. We're going to do some microgreens and we're going to do some other stuff. First thing that we have to do is get our soil prepped and ready. But before we get into that, you guys, if you like this kind of content, please subscribe. And once you do, click that bell notification and click all so you'll be notified every video that we post. We've got a lot of cool stuff coming up on our channel, and we would love for you guys to follow us and continue on our journey with us. And if this is something that you guys enjoy and you think other people would enjoy it, share us on your social media. And also, go ahead and watch those ads. It really helps, not just with me, but with all YouTubers that you watch. It really helps our channels grow. And give us a thumbs up. That lets YouTube know that we're doing something right, and they're more likely to recommend us to other people that watch YouTube. If I said all that correct, and I think I did. So let's get right to it. So first thing that we're going to have to do is get you guys down here on the, well, first I have to turn on some lights. You guys have the light ring to light me up, but I don't. So this is going to be, anyways. So behind you we have some topsoil. Plus we have, let me see if I can't get this thing to bend down there just a little bit better. Plus we have everything. Look, I got one little random plant popping up. I'm going to go ahead and pull him. All right. So basically, I noticed that this in here is like got a ton of water. This is dry. This is dry. This all just come out of the greenhouse. So we're going to get all of this mixed into one tub, which I have right here, which was just a yard sale. I bought something all for $1.50, so I'm sure some tools and junk like that. So let's get all this dumped into here, and we'll get a good soil build up, and I'll show you how to do that, and I'll bring you right back as soon as I get everything dumped in. Okay, so basically what I have here is a little bit of compost. You guys got to remember, well, let me straighten you guys up. Your phone's all crooked. Okay, so you guys got to remember, I do live in a mobile home park, so to have compost is a rare commodity here. I have a little bit of a bin out there that I can make. Anyways, I've got my compost in there. I've got everything left over from last year. I've got some nice topsoil here. And basically what I need to do is just get all this mixed up, get my fertilizer mixed in it. And now this compost that I have, or this topsoil that I have here, even though it's coming out of a topsoil bag, is not standard topsoil. It's mixed with standard topsoil. This is my lake dredgings that I've told you guys about before. Basically the bottom of our lake is muck. And I get a lot of that muck because it's got a lot of nutrition value for plants. A lot of dead fish carcasses and fish manure and all that good stuff. It's even got a little bit of chicken manure in it. Don't ask, I won't tell. I just happen to know some people that's got, well, I don't even know them. I was just riding down the road, and people had a chicken farm, and I stopped them, asked them if I could have some manure, and they kind of looked at me like I was going crazy. And I told them, I said, I do gardening, and, well, I want to try to get into gardening, and that's what I want to use as manure. And then they understood, and they're like, sure, take all that you want. I didn't have any shovels or rakes or anything with me. So I basically just used my hands, got as much of it as I could. They had a little mud puddle there because it had just rained. I went to the mud puddle and washed my hands off, and home I come, and yeah, I was happy to get it. So we're just going to kind of work this in a little bit, and then we'll feed it, and we'll put our food and our fertilizer in it. And we'll just kind of go from there. Now this has got some fertilizer in it. Now one thing that I'm noticing is this is really airy. This is light. This is almost the consistency of mulch. And I want it a little more dirt consistency, so I will be working some more dirt into it. So let me see if I can't wipe my hands off and turn this thing on pause, because you guys don't want to watch all of this. Okay, now I got a consistency I want, and it's more like dirt and not quite like mulch. Oh wow, I don't know what that is, but that feels like it's metal. Or rock at least. So now we're going to fertilize it. And I use this Job's Organics. And it normally, you know, if you were working out in the garden, you'd do about a cup. So what I like to do is, I'm not even going to measure it. I'm just going to wing it. That's probably about a quarter of a cup, but you know, we're not working on a whole place here. But before I get that mixed in there too good, now we're going to put some plant food in it. I know it's a little early to be putting plant food in, but this is the way that I do. This feeds up to about 2 months. We will read the instructions real quick to make sure. I think I do this the same way. Yeah, 1 cup, half tablespoon. So we want about a full tablespoon. And that's all that we're going to do. Now we can mix it all up really, really, really good, making sure you get all the way down to the bottom. And get it all mixed in there really, really, really good. Now I have some soil that I can start working with. Like I said, this is all going to be indoor planting. So let me finish getting this all mixed up and I'll bring you right back. Okay, and what we have here is we have our little domes. These have the plastic lids that go over top of them, little starter kits. We're just going to fill them up. And yeah, I know it's going to be a little bit messy. We don't want to go all the way up to the top, but we want to go about a 1/4 inch or less from the top. And we want to get these all nice and filled up. And basically what I do most of the time is I just fill them up. There's a pumpkin seed husk left from last year, and that I could have just left that in there. That's good compost. So basically what I do, and I'm not going to show you this part because it's dark outside, I'll basically fill this all up, and then I'll go out there and I'll shake about a 1/4 inch off from the top. And I'll show you why here in just a second. So let me continue all 4 of these and I'll bring you guys right back. Okay, I got all 4 of them filled up, and I kind of just figured I would show you. Basically what I do, and normally I do this outside, is I just take and pat around on it. You know, it's full and I get all the big chunks out. And you know, there's going to be a few of them in there that got a little more and a little less. You know, just kind of top them off, take out what you need to. But when you're all said and done and finished, take them seeds out of there so I don't confuse you guys. When you're all said and finished, you want it to look about like that. See how it's about a 1/4 inch or so from the top? And then we'll take another one that's completely full and we'll do the same thing. We'll just kind of tap on it and shake it. Normally I do this outside so it's less of a mess. You know, you do it one way and then you do it the other way. Maybe get a little off of some of the others. Well, once again, you know, we're about down to the same thing. Look at that, big old rock. And make it basically look like the other one. So let me get the rest of these done, and then we'll bring you back and we'll start planting. If you guys keep seeing my hand go like this, it's because I'm hitting the pause button. Okay, and we're back. I got them about where I want them. So I just wanted to kind of show you guys what I've done. Here is what I bought. And there's my receipt. Look how long that is. They have to ring them up individual, each one. And yes, these are, let me get my old man glasses out here. Let me get you guys, well, I was going to try to get you up there a little bit. Anyways, these are from the American Seed Company. They've been out since like back in the 1800s. So I'm going to go through these and get what we're going. First, we're going to plant 4 things of microgreens. So, and I see some vines and roots and stuff in there I'm trying to still get out. So we're going to go with these. I have a handy dandy little thing on here that, if I go to it, if I can find it. Let's see. The most common plants used for growing microgreens are lettuce, kale, spinach, radish, beets, watercress, herbs, and greens. So that's what I'm going to do, is go through here and sort everything and figure out what we want to do. Then I'll bring you guys right back. Okay, as you guys can see, I kind of got them somewhat organized. Flowers we're not even going to worry about right now. Onions I'm going to do different. Squash and peppers, habaneros by the way, and sweet banana peppers we're going to worry about different. Cucumbers we're going to worry about different. Carrots we're going to worry about different. Although I wonder about something on carrots. I'm going to leave cantaloupes we're going to do different. Okra we're going to do different. Basil and chives and onions I'm going to plant separate. Radishes, I got some radishes in here. These are all going to be microgreens. Maybe the carrots. I got to do some research. I'll be right back. Okay, yeah, we're going to add the carrots to it. It says carrots is actually an excellent source of microgreens because they kind of have a sweet carroty taste to them at a certain stage. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to take these. Now this one I'm going to make all lettuce because I am looking more forward to the lettuce than I am anything. So basically we're going to tap these down. I ended up getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 packs of the garden salad. It's called garden salad bowl, by the way, if you want to know. So we're going to open up this lettuce. Well, maybe if I stop trying to save the package. So basically, I'm going to get let me go get a cup or something clear container, and I'll be right back. I know, a lot of pausing, right? Okay, I went and got me an old jar, and that's what I've got. That is, what, 8 packs? So, I'm going to pour some of them out in my hand, and I'm going to get my old man glasses on here. And you want to, now, I'm no professional at this. This is just what I've been doing research. Matter of fact, this is the first time I've ever done it. But you want to kind of grow them or put them in there kind of, thick. That's the whole point of getting microgreens. So that's what I'm doing. Is I'm going to go, and I know I should probably use one that's not little separate cubicles like this. And I should use something that's more, one open container. But I don't have that option or that available to me right now. So this is what I'm doing. I do believe it's going to work just fine. And then I'll show you what we're going to do next. The whole thing is you want to make sure that it's nice and even as even as you can possibly get it. Go ahead and get the rest of it out. It looks like I'm going to have just enough to do it just the way that I said. And I don't know that I'm right. But from what I've read and watched, I think so. So now we're going to look on the back side of this. And it says depth to sow, 1/8 of an inch. So now what I want to do is I want to bring back over my dirt. And get me something to drink. Yes, I went and got me some chocolate milk. Now I want everything that's on the top to be really, really, really fine and nice looking dirt. And I'm going to cover them up. That's why we left them about 1/4 of an inch down, to be able to come back and put our soil back on top. I'm not trying to get much. 1/8 of an inch is not very much. Trying to make sure that I pick out the big particles. That way we end up with a nice looking little indoor garden here. Like I said, it doesn't take much to cover 1/8 of an inch over. And I'll show you that here in just a second. Trying really hard to get the fine dirt. And the reason is it's just going to look better when I'm done. And I think it can, these little plants already have, enough trouble popping up through the dirt. So the finer I can make the dirt, the easier that they will have popping up. So now that I've done it, I'm just going to kind of shake it on down, kind of pat them a little bit. I can see that one there needs a little bit more dirt, and that one there needs a little bit more dirt. I can still see seeds. So there we go. There we have our lettuce microgreens. So let me get this one marked and get the lid on it, and we'll be done. Okay, I run into one little snafu, and we'll get to that here in just a second. Okay, I know a lot of you guys are going to look at that and say, man, you didn't hardly even cover them. But, as we've seen on the back of the pack, it says, let me get my old man glasses out here. It says, depth to sow, I don't know if you guys can see that or not, 1/8 of an inch. Now, listening in math, when we were in school, we learned that 1/8 is half of a quarter. You got 4 quarters in an inch. Yeah, you guys don't need a math lesson. You got that in school. 1/8 of an inch. But just to show you, 1/8 of an inch, I marked 1/8 of an inch on this. From line to line is 1/8 of an inch. That's not very deep. So, and one thing that I did learn last year was to put these under the dome, I can't use the regular things to mark my plants with. So I started using popsicle sticks. You can buy these, a whole bag of them. I don't know how many's in there. 70 of them for $1 at the dollar store. Break them in half. I tried to cut them, and it's just as easy to break them in half. Don't use a black magic marker or any magic marker to mark on them, because as you water, it's just going to soak up through it and it's going to be gone. So use pencil. So this one here already says lettuce, and it's green salad bowl is what it is. And I even put on there that it was the 4 for $1 kind. So now we're down to watering, and all my watering jugs and cans are all over in storage because, I mean, quite frankly, we're in January here. I can't, the garden hose has already been winterized and everything, so I found this old cat thing that cat treats come in, and I drilled like 9 holes in the top of it. So this is what we're going to use to water. We're going to water them really, really, really good. And I don't feel like I got over there very good. Of course, there's my cell phone getting wet. All right, so now that they're watered, everything's done, they're planted, we're going to put the top back on it. Why do I feel like that's not fitting very well? Maybe they didn't snap on, maybe they just lay on. And then I'm going to go ahead and just kind of wipe it down just a little because it is going indoors. And there's that one all ready to start growing our microgreens. I am really excited. Okay, let me set this down over here. Okay, so we're going to end this video. People, if this is something that you guys are into or just kind of want to follow our channel, make sure that you subscribe, please. I'm going to get off here. Let me get up here where you guys can see actually the top of my head and try not to blind you with this light that's over here. Anyways, this is General Vlog Video. Today we're going to do some microgreens. Let's see how they go. Follow us along. Click that subscribe button and click the bell notification. Go up to the top, click all, so you'll get to watch this as they grow. These are our babies, you know. They got to be, somebody's got to watch them grow up, right? So you guys might as well join me back here and we'll watch them ourselves. So I'm going to end this video. Hope you guys have a great day, and even better tomorrow, and an awesome night. And we'll see you on the next video. And I might have some awesome ideas on how to grow microgreens. Never done it, but I've got some awesome ideas. We're going to try it, but I'm still my own cameraman. So I got to reach up here and poke you guys in the ear and get real up close and personal with you. And we'll see you on the next video. Hope you have a super great day.